Hey everyone, welcome back to my Superman Lois review. This is going to be season 3, episode 2, Uncontrollable Forces. This is a little bit heavy episode, honestly. I don't really want to get too much into it. Just it's not, it's important to talk about what Lois has been going through, but I don't want to say anything that will make others uncomfortable or anything like that. So, overall, let's off her first and then continue talking about our characters. So it's the way they approached this with this episode with her issue wasn't really well. I believe that she was really afraid to tell Clark what happened, and then for that episode, the Clark was noticing that she's been acting differently in a way that she isn't usually would be. She just let Chrissy just publish a article without her double checking it or whatever in the beginning, and then overall the lawyer wanted to and was feeling upset with herself and then wanted to jump it, and I would believe that Lois handled the situation really well and respectfully. So Superman and Lois, they look at each other, was really impactful for us two, and it will show that throughout everything Superman has done with saving people's lives, and that's something that he has mentioned to Bruno Mannheim, is who was the coach, but the fact that he was trying to save as many people as he can, and Bruno mentioned that he can't save everyone. That's something Superman can't fix physically, so that's something that is really important for the audience to realize this. She's upset. She seems upset because she knows that Superman will be able to save her on this situation. They just beat it for her as much as he can. And then in the end of the episode, they tell Jonathan and Jordan what happened. Well, mostly Lois, but you don't hear her say what happened. We see her talking, but with the music playing in the foreground and her being inaudible. So really touching moment there. And throughout the episode, we see that the Bruno dude, who's a coach guy, I guess he's working with the other villain, the dude with the hood, the one that looks like a cinnamon roll to me. But he basically, that character kills the previous mayor, and which really scares Lana because she was talking to the former mayor over the phone, and that really scared her, and then she wanted Sarah to be around her. However, Sarah and Natalie were off at a party trying to have fun and go over, just explore what high school kids do for Natalie to get her more used to being around people and socialize. And then Jordan and Jonathan, they go to that same party, and it's at a birthday party from Jonathan's ex, and they talk to each other. Then she comes close to him. It seems that she's interested in Jonathan. It's something that he is really concerned about for a little bit in the episode, because he's pushes himself away from her. He feels like him being there was a mistake. And then Jordan, and outside the party, is talking to Sarah about being friends, and it's best for them to move on. I think about those who have been through that the entire series, and then I believe that it would be best for them to do so. I understand sometimes it may be predictable. The audience, we have a feeling that those two characters might be together. Natalie wants to hang out with some guy, and she's a little afraid to do so. However, Sarah is her win woman for this episode, and she's done a really good job of it, except those two told each other's parents about they'll be drawing each other's houses, and they basically lied. And John has dinner with Lana because other stuff that they been through throughout the episode, but John wants to have quality time with Natalie, but she's out in the party, and the thing that happened with the former mayor is something that Lana really wishes Sarah was around her, so those two decided to talk to each other, and they started to know each other really well, and they also have this thing where they find clues about this thing called Pride of Smallville, and it's like Dumb Drive, and the villain, the dude, the dude, basically steals it and damages Lana's office, so yeah, it has something to do with probably projects the first mayor has done. There was like this dude at this party that Jordan was accidentally spilled his that the dude's drink on himself and blames Jordan for it. And then Jordan and Sarah play like beer pong to gamble and make money on the side. That's and having a good time with it. So it's just that even friends can have a great time. So I really loved it's how they show that they don't need to be a couple to have a great time. They can get along with just being friends. So that's something I really like out us too. And then the dude was angry at Jordan, so then Sarah like spills the drink on the dude on purpose, which was really nice to see. Reason why Lois and Clark were out in the field basically is that the previous dude from the episode, Henry Miller dude, he has been released from prison. He has superpowers, and that's something that the lawyer was probably corrupt, and it seems that she thought everyone in her ways, so she felt really guilty of doing all these things that led to like the public being in danger. So that's why she wanted to jump off the roof, which Lois told her, and it eventually spoke to her, and that's why she eventually went back inside with Lois and the officers there. And in this episode, it doesn't seem like much happened. However, it was much of a heavy thing that impacted a lot of characters, especially Lois. This episode was done really well. I really appreciate everything that they have done in this episode because it's such a heavy subject. It's not an easy thing to talk about or mention. So I've been also wondering why. I've been also been thinking about what to say within this review. Yeah, so hopefully you guys enjoy like the episode and like the podcast here. And yeah, that's all I have for now. Hopefully they figure out what happened with the Henry Miller dude, what the Bruno Mannheim is going to be doing later on in the season, and who knows what's gonna happen between Jonathan and the girl. I think her name's Emily. I think something like that. But yeah. Oh, and there was a car out there outside of a bow. I thought it was her car, but I thought it was the dude's car, which is a little confusing. I'm not sure why it was like that. But and Jordan throws the car, which is really weird. Just how does he? There's an apple around him, so how we just freeze the car, But well, yeah, it was in Metropolis, so if they got caught, it's not like this to be that big of a deal. But well, yeah. All right, thank you so much for watching. I will see all of you next time. And I actually decided to react to. I'm going to react to every episode on Superman Lois on my second channel going forward. So yeah, if you want to see the season 3 reactions, just tune in there. I appreciate all of you for watching. Have a wonderful week. I'll see you soon.